talking about the kind of help you can get while during your application process. It could be talking to student reps and agencies and organizations that can help you process your application for free. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about the 5 steps you need to know in order to process your study abroad admission. And this video is just narrowing down the 5 steps, everything you need to know, and by the end of this video you should actually be able to start your admission and start working on it. And if you have any questions, guys, please drop it in the comment section down below. So guys, if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe. I'll be doing a lot of series on how to process your admission abroad, and I think you don't want to miss it, so click on the notification bell as well. And if you're returning back to my channel, guys, thank you. So guys, welcome back again, and what I've tried to do is narrow it down to 5 steps. Obviously you still need a lot of things to do, but these 5 steps are things to get you started on how you need to go about it and everything you need to do. So the first thing is you need to decide the type of funding choice you want. So by funding choice, I mean do you want a scholarship, or do you want a paid tuition? Do you want to pay for your tuition? So these two are very important, and those are the things that will guide what direction you go while processing your admission, guys. So you need to decide, can you afford it? And if you can't, then you need to look for scholarship options. 2, guys, you need to select a course of study. I know this sounds like, oh, it's a no-brainer, but no, it's not. Sometimes you don't necessarily know what you want to do, so you need to spend time here deciding, okay, what part do I go for? What do I want to do? You need to decide on what course you need to study, and I think some of the things you need to do is, what are you good at, what is your background, and what you think would in the long run serve you. So those are the things you need to put in. So guys, once you've decided on what course to study, the next is you need to look for schools that offer the course you want to study in your choice country, in your choice of country. So for example, I'm going to use UK. So I've decided I want to do marketing, and I want to study in the UK. So what's the next thing? I need to look for schools in the UK that offer my course, and kind of also look at the timelines, if the timelines when they're going to start studying the course is okay for me. I'll get to that in another video, but this is just, you need to decide on what school, and that means you need to start looking for schools. And the best way is Google is your friend. So you need to say, okay, Google marketing schools that offer marketing courses in the UK, and Google that, and you have a list. Then you can write down your list or copy it out, then you start to narrow it down. I would advise that you round it up to about 3 to 4 schools. So I've decided I got about 20 lists in the UK, and now I'm going to round it up to about 3 to 4 schools that I'm going to focus on, and which takes me to the next point. So the next point is, what am I going to do? So after having all of this, one of the things that would help me narrow it down is I need to check for the ranking. So if you don't know what ranking is just to, it's like a skill to tell you what schools are actually good with you in the course you're trying to study. So just like in Nigeria, not all schools in the UK are good as well, so you need to check the ranking. Also the ranking is not lower, it's not I don't know, fixed, but it's something you can rely on. So if I have about 20 lists of schools in the UK, how do I round it up to about 3 to 4? I need to check the rankings. I need to check the ranking. Okay, is this a good school? Here you need to check the ranking of your schools, and that will guide you in your decision on the type of school you need to go to. And you need to check if the environment is safe and friendly to international students. And once you're done with that, then you can click on the website of the schools you've selected and go to your international students application to see the school's requirement for your application. And I think that's basically it. So those are like the first steps, the first 5 steps you need to take when when trying to process your study abroad application. I'm going to run through the list again, and the first is you need to decide on the type of funding you want. So is it a scholarship or a paid tuition? Secondly, you need to select the cost of study, just like I said earlier. Third, you need to look for a school in the country of interest. So once you've decided on what you want to study, then you need to start looking for schools in that country and that region. To check the ranking of your schools, guys, this is very important and I can't over stress it. You need to check the ranking of the school to help you decide on which school you want to go to, and you need to narrow down your list. So you're going to get like close to 100, top 10, top 20, and you can't go to all the schools. So you need to narrow down that list, and the ranking of those schools will help you narrow that list down. The fifth one is you can now start your application process. And once you've decided on the top schools you want to go to, for example, the top 3 schools you want to go to, then you can check their website and check what the application process is, and the requirements as well. So that would also guide how you need to go about it. The next video will be talking about the kind of help you can get while during your application process. It could be talking to student reps and agencies and organizations that can help you process your application for free. So guys, you really do not want to miss it. You heard me? To process your application for free. It's not scam, that is not scam. That's not scam. So guys, but I won't say anything about that, so you need to tune in for the next video.